JC, come on up. I'm honored to be able to introduce JC, my hero. Here you go. Just gonna use this one. This is probably better.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, all the people that are here today. It's very special and heartwarming to see everyone coming together for many reasons, and mainly for the reason of helping someone out. This is my story. Well, before I met Jeffrey, before I came into the Doors of Change program, I was homeless on and off for 6 years. I come from a family that had a severe struggle for financial stability. We had a lot of emotional and physical abuse in our family from all directions. Really uncontrollable, really going down the hill, spiraling down fast. Because of those reasons, I turned to drugs and was quickly addicted to methamphetamines for about 6 years. And that quickly became my drug of choice. And throughout that whole time, I was in a lot of fights and a lot of things that I shouldn't have been in. It just kind of grew onto me to be a part of that bad part of society that we see on TV at times, hear about it on Facebook. I was there. The lowest point in my life was when I was actually in downtown San Diego, and I instigated 3 fights in one night, hoping to end my life. I was done. It rained. I yelled out to God. This whole thing, just couldn't believe it. And that was definitely a sign that I didn't have any more inspiration for living. I did not want to live. I was ready to die. Then a couple of days later after that, I met Jeffrey. Someone told me about Doors of Change, and I met Jeffrey. And I knew that after speaking to him, that I could potentially be in a place safe and have a new start to life, a new start. You guys know that when they call us young adults or youth, it's because we didn't have the childhood growing up. That was taken from us. So that's something that I learned to remember, that I have to be happy in any way possible to surpass that emotional trauma growing up. And so as a result of being involved in this program, for the last 2 years, I'm a completely different person. As a result of this program, I'm self-sufficient. I pay rent to an apartment I've been living in for the last 6 months. And I've maintained an occupation for 21 months straight. For the last 9 months, I've been working with the California Conservation Corps. I'm sure that some of you guys know about it. It's been a great program working there. It's been a great experience, and I've been through fires with them. I've fought 3 different fires. One of the biggest fires, the Sabaranes fires. I was there. And now I'm in the energy program they have through Prop 39. We're working in California state schools, and we're retrofitting their lighting, saving a lot of money. Yeah. One of my biggest accomplishments was that I was voted as president by my peers. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I like the challenge. So all these skills and looking at things differently, I couldn't have done it without the Doors of Change program. They taught me a lot of these things, a lot of the tools to get through all of these, to accomplish all of these things that I just mentioned to you. And looking back, this program has helped me tremendously. It is a template for how I live my life now. And it taught me responsibility, accountability, integrity, consistency, budgeting, and saving money. Because when I left the program, I had nearly $5,000. And since I left the program, I've noticed how important it is to save. But I've also learned how to cook. Daryl actually came over a couple of times to teach us a little bit about cooking. It was amazing. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. I've learned to shop. I learned to keep my room clean, get along with housemates. And amazingly, I discovered I was teachable to learn 5 different instruments. My favorite is the ukulele. But most importantly, I learned to love myself, to have self-love, to have confidence in that. So finally, I would like to suggest please, we need to help out more homeless youth, get off the streets. They deserve the life that I have. They too deserve this. And I want to thank everyone for your support for youth like myself and others like me. Thank you, Sheriff, for your support and guidance and directing the housing program. Thank you, Rochelle, for the motherly and musical support I have been blessed to receive. And finally, thank you, Jeffrey, and the contributors for laying the welcome mat and showing me by your actions that I mattered, that all youth matter too. Thank you, Errol.